Hello, everyone. Have a seat, relax. We'll get started in just a minute. Hello, just have a seat, relax, find your comfortable spot, and we'll get started in just a minute. You can sit on the floor or in a chair, however you feel comfortable. Just make sure your spine is straight. So we'll get started in just a few minutes here. So we'll do a quick sound check. Test, 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 test. Okay, sounds good. So find your comfortable spot. You can sit in a chair or on the floor, however you feel comfortable. You can sit with your legs straight or crossed. Just make sure your spine is straight. And we're going to begin by focusing on our breath. So close your eyes, try and relax, and focus on your breathing. We're going to slowly inhale through our nose and fill your lungs completely with air. And when you're ready to exhale, exhale slowly with control through your mouth, squeezing out all of the air in your lungs. Continue breathing as you need to, inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. As you exhale, imagine you're fogging a mirror with your breath. With each inhale, allow your abdomen to expand, and as you exhale, allow your navel to contract toward your spine. As you inhale, feel your spine getting longer as the top of your head reaches for the ceiling. And as you exhale, feel your shoulders relaxing. Feel the ground under your hips where you're sitting. Now, in the next inhale, we're going to inhale through our nose as we raise our arms and hands above our head, palms together if you can reach. And when you're ready to exhale, exhale through your mouth as you lower your arms and hands back down. Try and synchronize your movement with your breath, inhaling up. When you're ready, exhaling down. Now, on the next inhale, when you're ready to exhale, turn your torso to the right side of the room, and as you exhale through your nose, lower your arms and hands down. So we're breathing through our nose now. Inhaling up, turn your torso back to the center. And when you're ready to exhale, rotate to the opposite side as you exhale through your nose, lowering your arms and hands down. Follow your breath. One more time. Excuse me. One more time on each side. And when you're done, bring your hands to prayer posture in front of your chest. Palms together. Relax your shoulders, relax your elbows. Take a moment to inhale and exhale through your nose. Keeping the palms of your hands together. We're going to inhale and reach our fingertips up toward the ceiling. And when you're ready to exhale, come back down to prayer posture. At the end of the exhale, flex your fingers to point down, flexing your wrists as much as you can. When you're ready to inhale, reach and lift your fingertips up toward the ceiling. Again, on the exhale, coming back down to prayer posture and then rotating your fingertips to point down. Follow your breath, breathing through our nose, inhaling up. When you're ready, exhaling down. Keeping the palms of your hands together. One more time in both directions. And when you're done, bring your hands back to prayer posture in front of your chest. Now straighten your arms out parallel to the floor with the palms of your hands facing down, reaching your fingertips out toward the sides of the room. And we're going to make a small, slow circle in one direction, slowly rotating, making a small circle as we stretch our fingertips out to the sides of the room. Sitting up straight as you do this. And then pause and move in the opposite direction. Pause and then bend your arms into cactus position with the palms of your hands facing forward, fingers spread wide apart. Keeping your elbows lifted, we're going to bring our forearms together in front of our face, palms of your hands touching, elbows lifted. Interlace your fingers and then make a circle with your knuckles toward the ceiling, slowly rotating around, flexing your wrists as much as you can. Breathing through your nose naturally as you need to, while rotating your wrists, flexing your wrist as much as you can. Now notice the direction of the circle you're making, keeping your elbows lifted, keeping your forearms together. Pause, and then move in the opposite direction. Keeping your elbows lifted, keeping your forearms together, flexing your wrists as much as you can. And then pause, release your fingers, and bring your hands back down to prayer posture in front of your chest. And take a moment to just inhale and exhale through your nose, relaxing your shoulders, relaxing your elbows. Now from here, we're going to do a seated cat-cow. I'm going to turn sideways. And If you're doing a seated cat-cow, you can have your legs straight out in front of you, or if you're sitting in a chair, the idea is we're going to use our legs to help support our movement. And if your legs are crossed, just place your hands on your knees. And we're using our legs again to help us as we move. So in a seated cat-cow, we're breathing through our nose. We'll begin by inhaling and leaning forward, lifting our chest, lifting our chin as we inhale, arching our lower spine. And then when you're ready to exhale, we're going to use our legs to help support us, tilting our body back, arching our upper back out as we lower our chin to our chest. When you're ready to inhale, come forward, breathing through your nose, arch your lower spine, lift your chest and chin. Again, on the exhale, pull your navel in, lean back, lower your chin to your chest. Follow your breath. Moving within your range of flexibility. One more time in each direction. And then pause, sitting up straight. Okay, now we can get into a tabletop position on all fours. Give me a second here, I gotta blow my nose. Okay. So in a tabletop position, our knees are under our hips, knees are separated, fingers of your hands are spread wide apart, and your hands are under your shoulders. Keeping our arms straight, we're going to go ahead and step our left foot forward in front of our left hand, keeping our left knee bent over our left ankle. Move your torso vertical to the floor while scooping your hips under you. Lift your chest and bring your hands to prayer posture. Breathing through your nose, breathe into any tension you may feel. Take long, deep breaths. Allow your hips to relax, opening up the front of your hips. If you'd like to go further, feel free to move your arms near your ears and reach your fingertips up toward the ceiling. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. Exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of your chest. And then inhale, make a circle with your hands. Exhale as you pull your navel in and bend forward. Place your hands on the floor next to your left foot. We're going to push the floor away as we pull our left foot back. Coming back to tabletop position. And then step your right foot forward in front of your right hand. And then make sure your right knee is above your right ankle. And when you're ready, bring your torso vertical to the floor while trying to scoop your hips under you as much as possible. Lift your chest, bring your hands to prayer posture, and breathe through your nose. Try and relax your hips. If you'd like to go further, you can move your arms near your ears and reach your fingertips up toward the ceiling. Releasing any tension you may feel. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. Exhale, bring your hands back to prayer posture. Then inhale, make a circle with your hands. Exhale as you pull your navel in, bend forward. Place your hands on the floor next to your right foot. Push the floor away as you come back to tabletop position. Now from here, we're going to do puppy pose. So pull your navel in toward your spine, keeping your fingers spread wide apart. We're going to walk our hands forward as we lower our chest and forehead down to the ground, opening up our armpits toward the ground. Come down as far as you can. Imagine you're pushing the floor away while keeping your hips in the air, breathing through your nose. And then pull your navel in as you walk your hands back to tabletop position. Now from here, we're going to step our left foot forward into a lower left lunge. Check that your left knee is above your left ankle. And when you're ready, bring your torso vertical to the floor, lifting your chest, trying to scoop your hips under you, opening up the front of your hips as much as possible. And then bring your hands to prayer posture, breathing through your nose. And if you'd like to go further, you can move your arms near your ears as you reach your fingertips up toward the ceiling. Take long, deep breaths. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. Exhale, bring your hands back to prayer posture. Then inhale, make a circle with your hands. Exhale, as you pull your navel in, bend forward. Place your hands on the floor next to your left foot. Push the floor away as you pull your left foot back into tabletop position. And then step your right foot forward. Check that your right knee is above your right ankle. And when you're ready, bring your torso vertical to the floor while scooping your hips under you. Lift your chest and bring your hands to prayer posture. Breathing through your nose. If you'd like to go further, you can move your arms by your ears and reach your fingertips up toward the ceiling. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. Exhale, bring them back to prayer posture. And then inhale, make a circle with your hands. Exhale as you pull your navel in, bend forward, place your hands on the floor next to your right foot. Push the floor away as you pull your right foot back into tabletop position. Now from here, you can do puppy pose again or downward dog. If you're doing downward dog, make sure that your index fingers of your hands are facing forward, fingers spread wide apart, shoulders are rotated so that the biceps of your arms are facing forward. If you were to bend your arms, your elbows are facing toward your thighs. Get onto the balls of your toes. And we're going to push the floor away as we lift our hips in the air, opening up our armpits toward the ground like we did in puppy pose, keeping our knees slightly bent. Alternate lifting the heels of your feet off the ground to walk the dog, stretching out the backs of your legs, breathing through your nose. When you're ready, you can just pause with your knees slightly bent and just breathe through your nose in downward dog. And release, lower your knees back down to the ground. Come back to tabletop position. And we're going to sit back in child's pose. So separate your knees wide apart. And then lower your hips to the heels of your feet. Lower your forearms and your forehead and torso all the way down into child's pose. And just breathe through your nose. And then lift your head, straighten out your arms, and come back up to tabletop position. Now from here, we're going to bring our feet under us with our knees bent. We're going to stand up, inhaling, reaching our hands above our head. And then exhale, bring your hands down by your side. So standing at the front of your mat with your feet under your hips, arms by your side. I'm going to turn sideways. We're going to do Surya Namaskar. So take a moment to just inhale and exhale through your nose. Observe your body. As we do Surya Namaskar, we'll be breathing through our nose the entire time. Follow your breath. Inhale and exhale as you need to. So to begin, we're going to inhale, reaching up toward the ceiling, palms together. Exhale your hands to prayer posture in front of your chest. And then inhale your straight arms by your ears as you lift your chest, tighten your gluteal muscles. And exhale, pull your navel in, bend forward, and bring your hands to the outside of your feet, keeping your knees slightly bent. Relax your neck and shoulders. Then bend your knees and place your hands on the outside of your feet. And we're going to step our right foot back and then lower our right knee and the front of our right foot down to the ground. Now you can stay here and just inhale and exhale through your nose. If you'd like to go further, you can lift your torso up toward the ceiling so that your torso is parallel to the ground, vertical to the ground. Inhale and exhale through your nose. And when you're done, bring your hands back down. Lift your right knee off the ground and step your left foot back into a plank or a half plank with your knees on the ground. Inhale and exhale as you lower your torso slowly down to the ground. Stretching your legs out behind you. Inhale, lifting your chest off the ground in a baby cobra. And then exhale as you push your hips back toward the heels of your feet. And then inhale, come forward to a downward dog. Take a full breath. Inhale and exhale through your nose. And then inhale, coming forward to a plank or a half plank. Step your right foot forward. Lower your left knee. Lower the front of your left foot. And again, you can lift your chest and inhale and exhale through your nose. Or if you want to come all the way up, you can do that as well. Take a long, deep breath. And then lift your left knee off the ground. Step your left foot forward. Knees slightly bent. Relax your neck and shoulders. Then bend your knees as you inhale, standing up. Reaching your hands up toward the ceiling. Tighten your gluteal muscles as you inhale. And then exhale your hands down to prayer posture in front of your chest. And then relax your arms and hands down by your side. Again, inhale, reaching up toward the ceiling. Palms together. Exhale them down in front of you in prayer posture. Then inhale your straight arms by your ears. Tighten your gluteal muscles as you lift your chest. And then exhale, pull your navel in, bend forward. Bring your hands to the outside of your feet. Relax your neck and shoulders, knees slightly bent. And then bend your knees further, bring your hands to the outside of your feet. Step your left foot back. Lower your left knee in the front of your left foot. And again, lift your chest or come all the way up. Inhale and exhale through your nose. When you're done, lift your left knee off the ground and then step your right foot back into a plank or half plank. Half plank is with your knees on the ground. Inhale and exhale as you lower your torso all the way down. Stretch your legs out behind you. And then inhale as you lift your chest off the ground in a baby cobra. And exhale, bring your hips back toward the heels of your feet. And then inhale, take a full breath as you inhale and exhale in downward dog. Then inhale, come forward to a plank or half plank. And we're going to step our left foot forward. Lower your right knee and the front of your right foot. Lift your chest and inhale and exhale through your nose. And then lift your right knee off the ground and step your right foot forward. Relax your neck and shoulders. Bend your knees as you inhale, standing up. Reach your hands toward the ceiling. Tighten your gluteal muscles as you lift your chest. And exhale, your hands down to prayer posture in front of you. And relax your arms and hands down by your side. Now from here, we're going to separate our feet 3 or 4 feet apart. Place your hands on your hips. Inhale as you lift your chest. And exhale, bend your knees as far as you feel comfortable. Then inhale again, lift your chest. And exhale as you tilt your torso forward and place your hands on the floor in front of you. Straighten out your legs, relax your neck and shoulders, grab your elbows or wrists, and gently move your head side to side as if you're saying no, or up and down as if you're saying yes. Breathing through your nose. And then pause and inhale as you reach your hands behind your body, reaching your knuckles up toward the ceiling. Interlace your fingers. Relax your shoulders. And try and bring your hands behind your head with your fingers interlaced. And release. Bring your hands back down to the floor in front of you. And then walk your hands toward your left foot. Wrap your hands around your left ankle. Now try and keep your neck and spine in alignment. Don't bend your head. Inhale as you lift your chest toward the front of your foot. And exhale as you relax your torso over your thigh without bending your neck. Inhale, lifting your chest toward the front of your foot. Exhale, relaxing over your thigh. And release, come back to the center. And then move your hands, walk your hands toward your right foot. Wrap your hands around your right ankle. Inhale, lift your chest toward the front of your right foot. And exhale, relax your torso over your thigh. Try not to bend your neck or your head. We're keeping our spine in alignment. On the inhale, lifting your chest toward the front of your foot. On the exhale, relaxing your torso over your thigh. And release, bring your hands back to the center. Bend your knees with your hands on the floor. Slowly walk your feet in as you lower your hips down to the ground. If you need to place something under the heels of your feet so that your torso is vertical to the floor, you can do that. And then bring your hands up to prayer posture. The weight of your body is more in the heels of your feet. And just breathe through your nose. And release, lower your hands down to the ground and take your arms out from between your legs. And we're going to scoot to the front of our mat with our knees bent, feet separated. And then move your arms parallel to the floor. From here, we're going to inhale as we lift our chest and exhale as we tilt back. And then lift the heels of your feet off the ground. If you need to hold the back of your thighs, you can. Find your balancing point. You can straighten out one leg or the other or both. And then bend your legs, grab your elbows or wrists, sitting up straight, and relax. Then straighten out your arms in front of you again. Reach down, grab your toes with your hands. Walk the heels of your feet in toward your hips while holding onto your toes. Inhale as you lift your chest, and then lift your feet off the ground. Find your balancing point. And from here, see how far you can go with straightening out your legs. Find your balancing point. Focus on something in front of you. Try and quiet your mind. And then bend your legs, place your feet back down on the ground. Grab your elbows or wrists, sit up straight, and relax. Then move your arms parallel to the floor. Inhale as you lift your chest, and then exhale as you slowly, with control, bring your spine down to the ground. And then stretch your arms out, parallel to your shoulders, with the palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. Walk your feet under your knees as much as possible. And then walk your feet to the outer edges of your mat so your knees are separated. Take a deep breath. Inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the left side as you turn your head to gaze at your right hand. Keeping your shoulders on the ground, breathing through your nose. And then inhale as you bring your knees and your head back to the center. Exhale as you allow your knees to relax to the right side and you turn your head to gaze at your left hand. And then inhale as you bring your knees and your head back to the center. Walk your feet under your knees as much as possible. Pull your navel in toward your spine so that your back is down on the ground. Then walk your feet to the outer edges of your mat again, separating your knees. Keeping your shoulders on the ground. Inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the left side as you turn your head to gaze at your right hand. then inhale as you bring your knees and head back to the center. Exhale as you allow your knees to relax to the right side. And you turn your head to gaze at your left hand. And then inhale as you bring your knees and head back to the center. Pull your navel in toward your spine. Move your arms down next to your torso. Now from here, we're going to lift our left foot up toward the ceiling and make a circle in one direction with our ankle. Slowly rotating in one direction. And then pause and move in the opposite direction. And then pause. Now we're going to bend our left leg and place our left ankle above our right knee into a figure 4. Relax your left leg, relax your left foot. Now you can stay here if you'd like, and as we go further, feel free to take your left hand and place it on the inside of your left thigh and push your left leg away. For those of you going further, lift your right foot off the ground, relax your right leg. Take your hands between your legs and interlace your fingers behind your right thigh. And then take your left elbow or forearm and relax it on the inside of your left thigh. So make sure both legs and feet are relaxed. Take a deep breath. Inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, gently pull your right thigh toward you, and at the same time, push your left thigh away. With each exhale, gently pulling and pushing simultaneously. And release, lower your right foot. Take your hands from behind your right thigh and straighten out your left leg. Reach your left foot up toward the ceiling. And then bend your left leg. Place your left foot on the ground, keeping your left knee bent. And then reach your right foot up toward the ceiling. And we're going to make a slow circle in one direction with our right ankle. And then pause and move in the opposite direction. And then pause. Now we're going to bend our right leg and place our right ankle above our left knee into a figure 4. So relax your right leg, relax your right foot. And if you're staying here, we're going to take our right hand and just relax it on the inside of your right thigh. As we go further, you just push your right thigh away. If you're going further, then go ahead and lift your left foot off the ground. Take your hands between your legs and interlace your fingers behind your left thigh. Relax your left leg, relax your left foot. And then place your right elbow or forearm on your inner right thigh. Take a deep breath, and as we exhale, we're going to gently pull our left thigh toward us while simultaneously pushing our right thigh away. Make sure your legs and feet are relaxed. And release, lower your left foot down, take your hands out from behind your left thigh, reach your right foot up toward the ceiling, and then lower your right foot down to the ground. Now we're going to lift both feet into the air and then reach your hands up toward your feet. Bend your knees and grab the outer edges of your feet with your fingers. And we're going to pull our feet down so that our knees go to the outside of our arms and shoulders into happy baby pose. And then from here, we're going to alternate lifting our feet, rocking side to side, giving your spine a nice massage, releasing any tension you may feel. You can also rock lengthwise along your spine. Breathing through your nose. If you fall out, get back in. Just move around within your range of flexibility and motion. Lifting your feet will cause you to rock side to side, or just rocking lengthwise along your spine. And then inhale, reach your hands and feet up toward the ceiling, and exhale as you relax and lie down on your back for our final pose of the evening, which is Shavasana. So Shavasana is a conscious relaxation. Make yourself comfortable. And we're going to close our eyes, lying on our back. Separate the heels of your feet and allow your toes to relax to the sides. Move your arms a few inches away from your torso with the palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. Focus on your breathing. As you inhale, allow your abdomen to expand. And as you exhale, allow your navel to contract toward your spine. Relax your jaw. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms and your wrists and fingers. Relax your hips. Relax your thighs. Relax your knees and your calf muscles. Relax your ankles and toes. Focus on your breathing. Observe your breathing becoming longer and deeper as your body relaxes. Now wiggle your toes and your fingers. And then slowly bring your hands above your head and stretch your body. Then bend your knees and bring them close to your chest and gently rock side to side. When you're ready, move your body to one side, and lying on your side, take a few deep breaths through your nose. And then push yourself up to a comfortable seated position. So we'll end the practice with a breathing exercise. We're going to inhale through our nose as we raise our arms and hands above our head. And then we're going to exhale very quickly with a strong breath through our mouth as we quickly lower our arms and hands down. We'll do that 3 times, and then we'll end with a final 4th breath. So go ahead and inhale. Strong exhale. Again. Again. Now this time, inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose, but bring the palms of your hands together and pause at your third eye for kind thoughts, pause at your lips for kind words, and pause at your heart center for kind intentions. Namaste. Well, thank you for joining. Hope you benefited from the practice. And, Hope you benefited from the practice. Make sure you share this with people that you care about, and we'll see you next time. Good night.